Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I'm calling the channel Minivan Muse, and my channel is about traveling in a minivan. I am not a full-timer in my van. I am a part-timer. I've had my van, I call her Betty White, for 2 years. She's a 2023 Honda Odyssey. And all my friends who see my van say, you should start a YouTube channel. There are some people who believe everybody should have a YouTube channel, so we're gonna give it a go. In this first video, I just wanted to say a little bit about why is a 56-year-old person doing this? Traveling in a minivan, sleeping, cooking, eating, going to the bathroom, traveling in a minivan. I know that a lot of people, because like I said, I've had my van for 2 years and I have watched thousands of YouTube videos, and I understand that everybody does this for a different reason. And I think it's beautiful that everyone has their own reason for doing this. My story is, like most 50-ish-year-old people living in this country, when you were a kid, maybe you went with your family on road trips. And we did cross country a number of times when I was a kid. And I really enjoyed those trips, seeing different things and being in the car. Well, maybe not, sitting in a 4-door sedan next to my sister, but I enjoyed the trips. And as an adult, of course, took a few road trips here and there. And then 2 years ago, I was a sticks and bricks kind of person. 2 years ago, my best friend of 15 years died of cancer at the age of 53. And it was a real turning point for me. I was in my 50s. I work full time. I like my job. I was planning, like my mom, to just work till I was 70 and then retire. But the passing of my friend changed me in deep and profound ways. And I could go on and on about, you work for the man and you do your 8 and go home and you do it again day after day after day after week after week after week and month after month after month and year after year after year. But my friend's passing changed me a lot, and I asked myself, what do you really want to do now while you're still of sound mind and body? What do you want to do now? And the answer that came to me was, I wanted to travel. I wanted to do trips, go on trips, see new things, and see some old things that I had seen before. At the time, I was actually trying to save money to buy a very, very, very tiny home. Being in my 50s, never owned a home in my life. I was actually about to push the button to buy a little small home. And I believe everything happens for a reason. My friend passed away. I, as I said, was about to, do it. And instead, I took that money and I made a down payment on Betty White. I will do a van tour shortly. I'm working on that. I have no video editing skills, so it might be rough in the beginning, but I've been to about 30 states in the last 2 years. Great trips. I, for now, travel in summers and winters because of my job. But now, instead of working till I'm 70, I'm counting the days until I'm 62 and I can get out and travel more full-time. I look at this period of time as practicing and getting more comfortable with this. And along the way, I thought, upon suggestions of friends, to maybe put some stuff on YouTube and see how it goes. So that's a little bit about me, and I didn't want to make this more than 5 minutes to bore people, but I've done a lot of work in Betty and tried a lot of things, trial and error, and so I'll make some videos to show you what the van is about, and eventually maybe some of the places I go if people seem to be interested in that, and hopefully you'll come along. All right, take care. See you soon.